Groening's got problems. I collect bootleg VHS tapes. Not ironically, not for money. I just like the way they feel. Sticky, heavy, like they remember things. One day, at a flea market behind an abandoned Long John Silver's, a man wearing a paper bag over his head handed me a tape. He didn't say a word. Just pointed to the label, which read, "The Simpsons, Groening's got problems." I asked him where he got it. He hissed like a possum and sprinted into a pile of mulch. Then, he started arguing with me for 20 minutes about who actually caused 9/11. We agreed the towers did it to themselves out of spite. That should have been a red flag. I took the tape home, made myself a bowl of raw hot dogs and Pepsi, and popped it into my combo TV/VCR. The screen immediately went black, and text appeared in dripping yellow Comic Sans. This episode is not canon. This episode is confession. You cannot uncreate the creator. Cue the opening credits, except the theme music was replaced by the sound of a man crying into a xylophone. The episode opened with the family eating breakfast in dead silence. No chewing sounds, just the dull hum of Homer's vibrating forehead. And the chewing sounds, like praying mantises eating human skulls. Then, the front door burst open. Matt Groening walked in. Naked. Oiled. Trembling. He looked like someone had tried to erase him with a dry sponge. His hair was pasted on like wet pasta, and he had a cartoon mouse tattooed across his chest labeled, "Daddy, forgive me?" The family gasped. "Marge, Matt Groening? What the hell are you doing in my kitchen?" Groening whispers, "I made you." He slowly walked up to Homer and pointed directly at his ear. "Groening, I keep the scripts in there." The camera zoomed in. Inside Homer's ear was a tiny office cubicle, where 8 identical Matt Groenings were typing frantically on blood-soaked typewriters. "Homer, Dio?" Groening began sobbing. Not regular sobbing. He cried lasagna. It oozed out of his eyes, steaming and slightly sentient. One noodle screamed. "Marge, I'm calling the police." "Bart, this episode blows chunks." Then the door flew open again. Chief Wiggum entered, holding a plunger and a Bible. "Wiggum, you again? That's the 3rd time this week you showed up in a cartoon family's house, nude and oiled. You got Groening problems." He tackled Matt Groening and tried to handcuff him, but Groening's body was so greasy he slid under the couch like a bar of haunted soap. You see a brief moment of a real live-action footage of Matt Groening in the Simpsons office, attacking staff members with a pen while someone painted yellow screams "Ay caramba" and jumps out the window with a sickening crunch. Then it goes back to the animation, with an overlay of Groening arguing with the staff members, telling him he is the only one in the office who is allowed to be naked. "Wiggum, stop resisting, stop melting." Eventually, he dragged Groening out with barbecue tongs and shoved him in the back of the police car. As they drove off, the car caught fire, then imploded, then turned into a balloon that floated gently away while whispering, "You can't copyright reality." Then, without warning, it cut to a scene of Lisa in her room, staring longingly at a package of bacon. "Lisa, I know I'm vegan, but you complete me." The bacon wiggled seductively. One strip winked. They kissed. Her saxophone exploded. Final scene, the Simpsons sat on the couch in silence. The room was full of televisions, all showing different versions of Matt Groening being arrested, in different art styles. Claymation. CGI. A version where he was a centaur made of VHS tape. And a real live-action version that almost didn't seem scripted, and he was naked. Then a voice, HIS voice, whispered, "If you watch this tape, you become part of the syndication." Suddenly, the screen flickered, and I saw a crudely drawn version of Matt Groening's sagging face sitting along on the Simpsons couch. His disembodied head in cartoon form, my mouth agape. I turned off the tape. It was too late. The tape ejected itself, covered in hot sauce and teeth. On the floor, scrawled in bacon grease, 122 Groening's gonna get you. Sleeping tonight? Not you, 'cause Groening's under your sheets too. Going to the restroom? Not on my watch. Matt Groening's in your bathroom dressed as a Sasquatch. If I must keep explaining, watch out for Groening. He'll be in your dreams, completely nude. A completely nude. Matt Groening,